Hey, good morning, everybody. Just out in the garden this morning. Wanted to give you an update. It's been a little while. Wanted to share some of our wins and fails. This was a winner. We are not sure why, but if you take a look at our yellow squash, I'm not sure what happened. Our zucchini, it was doing great. We've actually got a couple nice sized zucchini off of it, but past couple days it started looking a little sad. So we're not sure why. We're trying to nurse it back to health. However, their cousin, the butternut squash, as you can see, let me pan down here a little bit. You can see he is reaching out to their box, and it is covered in blossoms. In fact, I almost drowned a poor little bee earlier. He was down one of the blossoms I was watering. Didn't know he was there. He survived. He's fine. But yeah, this is amazing. We're going to have lots of butternut squash, and the funny part is, I thought that these could cohabitate. This right here is not a butternut squash. That's the lemon cucumber. I don't know what made me think that they could cohabitate, but he's hanging on. He's holding his own. So those are all that's doing really well. Some of the peppers are doing well. The Carolina Reapers are doing fabulous, as you can see. The others, I don't know. I don't know if they're going to make it or not. We're hoping. The potatoes are all doing great. Take a look at those. And that's only half of the potatoes. So we're going to be eating a lot of potatoes. But that's okay. I can always find something to do with potatoes. So the other thing, I'm going to try to walk without making you dizzy. The collard greens. We lost a couple. I have a feeling it's the pigeons. But the others, as you can see, they're really coming on. And I know they'll grow even as the weather gets cooler, which is great. Carrots. Filling in, looking good. I had scatter sowed some more, and they're all coming on, which is really nice. So hopefully we'll get some carrots soon. The other pepper patch, looking much better, a little healthier. You can see we got a pepper back there, and one back there. So the peppers are looking pretty good. This year the tomatoes have been terrible, and we don't know why. I mean, look at them. I mean, they're producing some tomatoes, but they're just thin, and we don't know. But we will take what we can get. We just keep reminding ourselves, first year, raised beds. It's a learning curve. These are the mortgage lifters, and actually they've done worse than any of the others, which is really sad because that is my and my family's favorite red tomato. So we're just trying to remain hopeful. And panning over on the other side across from them, we ended up having to pull out the other green beans. Now, it might be a little late to put in half runners, but we thought, you know what, we're just going to go for it. So thank you to the guy at Bostic's Nursery over at the Capitol Market, who was very helpful to Patrick and gave him some ideas on changing up the soil and was able to provide us with some more half runners. Beets, still not doing so great, but I figured out why. So many of them have disappeared. We have a bunny. Yeah, he's cute, but he's destructive. Now the San Marzanos, not doing too bad. They should be bigger, but as you can see, I mean, they are producing some tomatoes. So I don't know, maybe this just isn't our year for tomatoes, which is sad. We also had to replant cucumbers, so we are just going to keep our fingers crossed that we have a later growing season this year. The Swiss chard, it's still hanging on. It just doesn't seem like it's getting any bigger. I took out the leeks because I just realized I don't know. I'm just maybe not a good leek grower, but I went ahead and put in the Tuscan kale. And since moving into here, it's done much better. It's perked up. One of our wins from this year, as you can see, our blueberry bush. That's the one that has always been doing good. But look, the one that was spindly and we thought was not going to make it. Look, new leaves. We're so excited. So we just have to figure out what we're going to do with them over the winter. I think they're going to go in the greenhouse. The rest of the potatoes. Sorry about my shadow, but I'm outside and I can't control Mother Nature. But as you can see, the potatoes are doing great. I did take some time. I started some spinach. Nothing showing yet. And I planted some sage and some cilantro. I just got those planted out on Monday, so it's going to be a little while before we see anything. Onions, still doing good. We've plucked several onions out and used them. And then I finally divided the basil. There were 3 plants in that pot, and they're doing really good. There's one of them. And then this is the parsley. There's one tiny little parsley plant already coming up. Chives. I added some more to this because we love chives. We have mesclun greens started, and if you look in the back, I started some arugula, and look, right there, there's already a couple in there actually, of arugula plants, and the other 2 basil plants. They look a little thin right now because I made a tomato basil marinara last night, so they're a little thin. They're gonna grow back. So, but anyway, this is our update. So we've got some wins going, but we've had quite a bit of fails. We're just really hoping for some more, the tomatoes perk up. My husband did take time yesterday we added some more cow manure and compost. So keeping our fingers crossed. All right, guys, thank you for stopping by. We'll bring you another update soon. Hopefully there'll be some more growth. Everyone have a fantastic day.